So Eminem just set a new record on Billboard, and before we get to it, today we also got a lot more saved up for the latter part of the video, as we got Wale, who recently shared his thoughts on Eminem's stand, perhaps due to the release of the Stand's documentary on Paramount+, and we also got Kendrick Lamar's associate, Glasses Malone, out here straight up clowning Drake in a music video. And we also got more from Ghostface Killah, who recently revealed how he reached out to Lil Wayne's team for a verse, and they got back to him with a price that sparked split reactions on social media. And of course, we also got an update on Snoop Dogg's backlash that we covered just days ago, and we'll get to this later. And starting with Eminem, Curtin Call recently set a new hip-hop record on Billboard as it completed 750 weeks on the Billboard 200 albums chart, making it the first hip-hop album to hit this milestone and the 6th album ever in American history to hit this milestone. It goes Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon at 990 weeks, Bob Marley and the Wailers' Legends 901 weeks, Journey's Greatest Hits 871 weeks, Metallica's self-titled album at 803 weeks, and Creedence Clearwater Revival's Chronicle, the 20 Greatest Hits at 760 weeks. And for those of you who've been with us for some time now, you remember when a certain group of hip-hop fans on X, Twitter at the time, tried to discredit this album, and that was until they discovered that Eminem wasn't the first or only rapper to release a Greatest Hits album. Yet he's the first one to hit 750 weeks with a hip-hop album. And moving on, we got Wale on X giving props to Eminem's Stand. Stand really is one of the greatest songs ever written, any genre. And of course, it had to be said, this isn't an exaggeration, by the way, and some have expanded on how it is a combination of everything, including the music video. I believe this too. I've thought this for a while. It is definitely top 3, top 5 rap songs of all time. The sample, the beat, the raps, the story, the video, flawless and timeless. And Wale wasn't done, as in response to this, it is though, isn't it? It sparked a whole thing, a stand, to which he reacted with, well, from a songwriter's perspective, I think it is one of the best songs to exist, especially after hearing it again for the first time in years. It holds up crazy. And I know that some of you are tired of getting reminded, but remember, not too long ago, Complex really tried to peddle the narrative that Eminem's hits did not age as well as his contemporaries. And moving on, we got Kendrick Lamar's associate and rapper Glasses Malone out here trolling Drake over the lawsuit with UMG, and in the music video for the song Wanted, we got a courtroom spoof that also included a report segment, and for copyright reasons, here's the quote from the music video. The prosecution star witness, pop star Drake, is scheduled to take the stand. The Kato Kalin of the music industry, Drake made history for being the first rapper ever to sue because he lost a rap battle, citing the legal precedent where McDonald's had to write a fat check because they served coffee that was too hot. And in the video, they really got a Drake lookalike, or perhaps they used a deepfake, and fake Drake was in the courtroom snitching.
I don't want to go through, I don't want to talk about it no more. I don't want to... Come on, man.
And of course, Drake fans came for his neck on X with posts like "The Culture, leave UMG alone," to which Glasses Malone reacted with "Take the song out," and nobody would have anything to say. And some users have warned Glasses Malone he about to sue and send all kinds of cease and desist watch laughing emojis. And some Drake fans had us in the first half with takes like, "To be honest, I used to bump a Glasses Malone song all the time. It was called Haters, featuring Lil Wayne, not joking. Every single time, I would skip Malone's part and go straight to Wayne's verse. I truly believe it is one of Wayne's best verses."
Yeah, they had us the first half, I'm not gonna lie. They had us.
Now, Glasses Malone has been going off on social media for some time now about how Drake isn't hip-hop. And we even covered it a while back when he shared a 2-minute video that argued this point. And from the Wanted music video, they even referred to Drake as some pop star. And now some Drake fans have flipped this on Glasses Malone in response to the video. Corny and desperate. Same people saying Drake isn't hip-hop, spending money to pay a lookalike and making him the center point of everything. Spectacles, please notice me, Malone is the biggest stan of all. And I'll be looking forward to your thoughts on this one, as while most fans are split between Team Drake and Team Kendrick, there are those who also believe that it is time to wrap things up when it comes to the whole Kendrick versus Drake battle. But to be honest, the fact that the lawsuit is still on has pretty much extended the life of the conversation, and it's made it impossible to move forward. And all it takes is another big update from the courts, and we'll have another round of fans duking it out on social media. And if this ends up with Drake losing the case in court, my prediction is that we could get some more diss tracks on the way. And moving on, we got Ghostface Killah recently revealed that he reached out to Lil Wayne for a verse before the release of Supreme Clientele 2 that dropped on the 22nd.
Check it out. It was like that. So I didn't know who can get ahead and go into them kind of worlds like that or whatever. So we try to reach out to Wayne, and everything was like, yo, man, from what I'm hearing, it might not even been him.
Yeah.
But they asked for like 150,000 and you know what I mean, shit like that or whatever. I'm like, yo, you know what, man? Just knock it out yourself.
So Ghostface still gotta ask people for verses?
Just do the shit. But this is the rap game. Don't get it twisted. You already know how motherfucking artists be, right?
Facts.
Yeah. So it's like that. Like, you know what I mean? This is like that Martin episode when he's like, when next time you gonna be in Hollywood? It's like, yo, he's like, nah, no chance. Nah, he's like, oh, damn, man. If you was in Hollywood, you could have been on my show. Martin fly to Hollywood and shit. Yo, and get there and shit. He frontin' on Martin and shit. So it's like, that's rap shit. It's all rap shit. We talk. Oh, yo, let me get you gave me your number like 50 times, bro.
Yo.
What the fuck you talking about? You know what I mean? So this is rap shit. This is rap. This is like, yo, it's the worst.
It really is.
Yeah, man, but you know what? That's on another note. And
that's
shit,
why it's fuck your life.
Yeah, all day.
And boy, thanks to the reception of the Carter 6, rap fans are out here dragging Lil Wayne. $150,000 for a washed Wayne after C6 is crazy. However, some have expanded about how Wayne probably never knew about this. It was probably Birdman asking for the 150k, laughing emojis. And to be honest, based on what we've heard from Lil Wayne in past interviews, when it comes to his knowledge of current events, this was probably the case, as Wayne is usually in his own world. And for those dragging Wayne over the price, some have fired back with, "Yo ain't here hating, but if that's his price, that's his price. Wayne ain't no small artist. He can take it or leave it." And since Ghostface sent word to Eminem a few days ago for a collaboration, we also got this in response to the video. Bald Man Rosenberg, get him and M together. Let the goats do their thing without worrying about stupid money-ish. And moving on, if you were with us a few days ago, you remember that Snoop Dogg was facing backlash when this hit social media. Snoop Dogg says he's scared to go to the movies after watching Lightyear with his grandson and seeing an LGBTQ+ couple. "I didn't come in for this ish, I just came to watch the goddamn movie." And Snoop was getting dragged on a viral scale on social media after these headlines hit the web. And this was the full context for those who missed the video.
Not to dog either side, no pun intended, but I do feel like because we're in this single mother epidemic where there are a lot of single moms, I think moms are raising women in their sons. I think that they're coddling their sons and they're hardening their daughters. And so I feel like we're inverted, especially in our community where women are much more masculine and men are much more feminine. And I don't like that.
See, that goes back to the presentation I spoke to you earlier. What you see is what you see. They putting it everywhere. I took my grandson to see Buzz Light.
The new Buzz, the Lightyear.
Keke Palmer's in that movie.
Okay.
She plays like the daughter. So we're watching it, and the lady, which is Keke's mama, they move on into the space years. They move down the line. They're like, man, she had a baby with a woman. Well, my grandson in the middle of the movie like, "Papa Snoop, how she have a baby with a woman? She a woman." Oh, shit. I didn't come in for this shit. I just came and watched the goddamn movie. Hey, man, watch the movie. They just said she had a baby. They both women's. How did she have a baby? Shh. The movie ain't over with. So it's like, it fucked me. I'm scared to go to the movies now. Like, y'all throwing me in the middle of shit that I don't have an answer for.
What'd you tell him?
Watch the movie. It's just popcorn. Shh. It threw me for a loop. I'm like, what part of the movie was this? These are kids that we have to show that at this age. Like,
that part.
They're going to ask questions.
Yeah.
They are going to ask. I don't have the answer.
Yeah. And I don't even know the answer that's rehearsed. What am I supposed to say? What was the lady used to be I got questions. Now I got questions.
Me too. And I was just there to go to sleep and watch the movie. It woke me up. I'm in there, huh? They just said that she had a baby. How? They both women. Oh, man, damn. Yeah, eat this popcorn.
Damn.
And just like some of you expressed under our coverage of this, Charlemagne also expanded on how people were doing too much on X, perhaps due to the fact that many users on the web didn't get to see the full clip that would have provided some more context of what Snoop was on about. Check it out from The Breakfast Club.
The problem to me is the headline. You know what I'm saying? I saw a bunch of headlines. I saw like People Magazine and everybody, and they said Snoop Dogg scared to go see children's movies due to LGBTQ representation. When I listened to that clip in context, that's not what I got from that clip. I got Snoop Dogg does not know how to answer questions in regards to LGBTQ representation. And as I sit here right now, I wouldn't know how to answer that question either. Right. Okay, I'm just trying to watch a movie. Now I gotta Google this later and explain to my kids women can adopt or she might have had a surrogate. That's just not a question I want to be asked or answer while I'm sitting here watching this children's movie with my grandchild. Nothing worse when you can't answer a question for a child. You know what I'm saying? I don't have grandkids. They don't keep asking. They really, really, really want to know. And if I don't have an answer in that moment, I don't want to tell this person the wrong thing. So, and you know, Snoop probably in that movie theater high as hell. You know, he got to answer this deep ass question from his grandchild. You're like, man, eat the popcorn. Eat your popcorn.
Just watch the movie.
Eat your popcorn, man. Please just watch the movie. I don't think there's anything wrong with expressing that. And I think everybody who has outrage over that, y'all are part of the problem with this society. Because guess what? This is a teachable moment. Yes. Instead of being so ready to tear somebody down and crucify a person, how about use this moment to teach?
And that will be all for today, and I'll be looking forward to your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoy this content, consider joining the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.